Absolute monarchs are but men. Where there is an authority, a power on earth, from which relief can be had by appeal, there the continuance of the state of war is excluded, and the controversy is decided by that power. Freedom of men under government is, to have a standing rule to live by, common to every one of that society, and made by the legislative power erected in it. A liberty to follow my own will in all things, where the rule prescribes not, and not to be subject to the inconstant, uncertain, unknown, arbitrary will of another man. As freedom of nature is, to be under no other restraint but the law of nature. The liberty of man in society is to be under no other legislative power, but that established by consent in the commonwealth, nor under the dominion of any will or restraint of any law, but what that legislative shall enact, according to the trust put in it. No body can give more power than he has himself, and he that cannot take away his own life cannot give another power over it. God gave the world to men in common, but since he gave it them for their benefit, and the greatest conveniencies of life they were capable to draw from it, it cannot be supposed he meant it should always remain common and uncultivated. Bread, wine, and cloth are things of daily use and great plenty. Yet notwithstanding, acorns, water, and leaves or skins must be our bread, drink, and clothing. Did not labor furnish us with these more useful commodities? For whatever bread is more worth than acorns, wine than water, and cloth or silk than leaves, skins, or moss, that is wholly owing to labor and industry, the one of these being the food and raiment which unassisted nature furnishes us with, the other, provisions which our industry and pains prepare for us, which how much they exceed the other in value. When anyone hath computed, he will then see how much labor makes the far greatest part of the value of things we enjoy in this world. Though the things of nature are given in common, yet man, by being master of himself and proprietor of his own person, and the actions or labor of it, had still in himself the great foundation of property, and that, which made up the great part of what he applied to the support or comfort of his being, when invention and arts had improved the conveniencies of life, was perfectly his own, and did not belong in common to others. Age or virtue may give men a just precedency. Children, I confess, are not born in this full state of equality, though they are born to it. Their parents have a sort of rule and jurisdiction over them when they come into the world, and for some time after, but it is but a temporary one.